Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is Fire Emblem Three Houses, and this is my first ever run of the Blue Lions route of Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're going on to a new chapter. These chapters roll by, and I think like about 2 chapters ago I said, I have so much time left, and now here we are. I think we're moving on to like the later portions of this game. Thank God we get to hear his voice again.
Moon. The rose-colored river.
I don't want this game to be done. I don't want this to be over. I love the illustrations.
Kingdom Army meets with Rodrigue in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. With the strength of House Fraldarius on their side, the time to invade the Empire is finally at hand.
Yeah, we're just going for it. I remember we had some other suggestions, of course, and we were talking about this below that, like, you know, Rodrigue did actually stand up to Dimitri in a little bit of a way, but I think realized how far he's kind of gone and stepped down a little bit too. There's a lot to say about loyalty in this game and loyalty in this world. And I feel like, from Rodrigue's perspective, he's loyal to Dimitri, and he's loyal to what crown Dimitri has now. Because, like, if we're considering Dimitri, he's no longer the prince, right? He's the king. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. There is sometimes I get some stuff wrong in this game, of course. Or we're just going straight into it.
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it?
I mean, the vibes are still there.
I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway?
I couldn't sleep. I think I couldn't sleep is like the more... Yeah, the better for the story, right?
It's the same for me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you.
Of course. Do you want to go for tea?
Much appreciated.
No, we're just praying.
I keep recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a knight at the age of 15.
It's not unusual for knights to be young, especially in medieval times, but it's incredibly impressive for a person to be appointed a knight at that young of an age. It's actually really impressive, so that is crazy.
I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty.
Your son, isn't he? Man.
Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. After it happened, I said something horrible to Felix.
Oh my God! Just all it takes is like. Again, sorry for stopping again, but all it takes is like.
The dead will never return. No magic in the world.
I'll say it after this. And you wanted to bring them back, right? Like you want that.
Their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause.
Mm-hmm.
I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness.
Someone must. I know, like, here's the thing, like, yeah, 100%, I do know how you feel.
Since this war began, we've seen countless generals, soldiers, and citizens die. It never gets easier. Professor, I entrust the young prince and the future of Fargus to you.
Let's just give him what he wants. I will look after Dimitri with my own life.
You are a brave one, aren't you? One worthy of leading the Church of Seiros, I dare say. You should know that I have no intention of insisting that you take back Ferdiad. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge. Now then, we have received House Regan's consent. All that's
we got
left is
it.
for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Myrddin, we'll be in Empire territory. You are
Fantastic.
not afraid, are you?
I'm not at the moment, but I could be if you wanted me to. I don't feel anything. I'm a little afraid of what's to come from the other side as well. I don't want to have to like hurt anyone that I like. I don't want anyone I like to be hurt.
No need to worry. Don't you underestimate the power of my soldiers.
Not at all.
I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor. I mean that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for creating such a wonderful son. Without Felix in my life, I think things would be very different too. What I was gonna say is that all it takes is with so much pressure that was like, okay, we'll do that for a second. With so much pressure that was like coming down on Felix and Rodrigue, all it took was like one horrible sentence and he was done. Because obviously there was, you know, feelings behind that as well. Everyone is acknowledging, not everyone of course, there's some people who agree with him, but everyone in this game so far has been acknowledging how far Dimitri has gone. Rodrigue is saying it, you know, we heard Ingrid saying it. There is this feeling though of like, we don't want to betray him, but we want to like keep him from going too far to the darkest sides that he can. You can support Dimitri, you can not support Dimitri, but I'm finding my way of supporting him while also trying to make sure that he doesn't get hurt or hurt people that we like as well. And that's the way I kind of see it. Yes, of course, let's participate. Who's going to sing? Please be Casper. Casper loves a good song. Oh, it's Mercedes and Heinemann.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
I hope it does too.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it. I do wish everyone would listen to one another.
Heinemann, but he's going to walk out this door now and argue with Manuela. Why is everyone fighting? Manuela! Wow, you stole my beans! Like, you know that's gonna happen. Here we go. So, here's the thing. We are gonna be exploring. Dimitri accepted the battle of, the battle gear of the King of the Lions from Rodrigue obtained a certification for the Great Lord class. Holy hell! Should we keep this one? See, the thing is, like, when it comes to certifications on Dimitri, like, he has the Great Way. Is that just like he's Great Lord, which is lances, swords, and authority? Man, that is cool. But if we're looking at what we want him to be eventually, like, that's the class. Like, I still personally want to see him. I think what we were looking for was War Master's really cool for him. Oh, it doesn't look really good. I think we were looking at not Holy Knight. What was it? Great Knight, wasn't it? It wasn't Great Knight. What were we looking at for Dimitri? Were we even looking for an advanced class for him? But like, I think there's no reason why we can't max out this class, right? There's no reason, but I still want him to, I forget what, I know we wanted to go to here, but I never thought about the master class, that's the thing. We could easily make him into a Holy Knight. Like, there's no reason why we couldn't make him into a Holy Knight. I think that may be fun. We'll see. We'll keep him at that for now. Let's see where Felix is. Felix is okay. Everyone, okay. Ash can be upgraded to a new. Wait, already? To a master class? Our Ash, 74%. Should we get Lance's? Ash, look at you, you honorable knight, you. Let's get him to. Let's get Lance higher before we do anything. There's no rush. We're not gonna be in a battle before we go to class as well. Who else is okay here? Is everyone kind of okay now for now? Of course, Ingrid's okay in her freaking master class. Marianne. Flayn. Flayn, do you want to go to an advanced class? Do you want to become a bishop? I mean, yeah, go for it, Flayn. We have to use you a bit more this month as well to level you up. Flayn's design is really cool too, though. So I think what we're going to do is from now on with the supports as well, we're going to do some of the supports in the first exploration we do and then the other supports in the second exploration. Because I feel like what happens is that the first exploration is like super... Oh, you can level up as well to an advance. The first exploration we do is always... Oh, Sword Master. Oh, well, let's not do that. It's like super meaty and like there's so much happening in it. And then like... we go to like the second exploration and there's like 3 supports and it's just me walking around for a bit. So like, let's save it. Like, let's make this into a meal, right? Well. But then again, at the same time, I'm also thinking, you know, we'll decide what we have to do. We'll decide. Sometimes I like going with the flow as well. But exploring is such a good idea today. I mean, yeah, like we have some Parag battles that we want to do. We have one. Oh, there's a Rhea. So we only have one Paralog battle. Yeah, I'm good with exploring today. Let's do it. First of all, we always go to do the gardening first.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. I love going around. We also have to start doing the lost items list, which, as I said, a subscriber very kindly gave me a full list of who owns each item, but not telling me who it was. They gave me, like, a nice little, like, riddles to go along with it, which, like, I appreciate so much. Because, like, in that way, it's still fun, but also I can get some stuff done. Let's keep going with, like one of you. Oh, no, one of you. Let's do vegetables. Let's just do all vegetables. Oh, we can't. Let's do this. Yeah, and then cultivate it with some Pegasus bless. Oh, we have no money. We have no money. We are a poor nation. It is horrible. Okay, so let's see what supports we have. We have so much. We have so much. We have at least, you know, 8 supports here. Who's Ash? We have Ash with a net. Oh my god, he's getting the double with a net? That's great. We know Felix is getting the double with Sylvain. We know that Annette is going to get, yeah, the double there, but also with Gilbert, another one with Gilbert, which we wanted. Ingrid is probably going to get, oh, Sethit. That is very strange. Flayn, of course, with Sethit. Manuela with Gilbert and Sylvain, which is going to be really funny. We're going to do that one today. But let's, for now... I think that, like, the reason why I do so much supports in one episode is that I like, yeah, but, like, there's no, you know, we have time still. We have time still. Who's here? You okay, Mercedes?
It looks like we're all set with food supplies. Thanks to Lord Rodriguez.
Oh, he gave us more
We
food.
have more soldiers to feed now, so we'll
That's
still need to
awesome.
ration. But I think we have enough extra to make some tasty treats. I'll go scout the pantry.
Scout the pantry, as if it's like a mission. That would be wonderful.
We can enjoy it together over some tea.
Yeah, let's waste all the food together, Mercedes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so yeah, they're all lining up. I love that. I know Aloise is in line too. Okay, so let's do the mission first. It's Gilbert as well, so he's gonna have a fun little mission first. Is Dimitri in the same place he was last time? Will he talk to us again this time? Or not talk to us, I should say?
Speaking, House Fraldarius is a military house. They swore fealty to the royal family at the kingdom's founding. The current family head, Lord Rodrigue, was raised like a brother to the former king. He harbors a loyalty that goes beyond mere duty. Perhaps this is why he was willing to lend us his aid.
There's so many, like, again, I'm learning as I'm going forward, but there's so many little details that, like, two quests that I didn't even know. Gather requested resources and deliver them. I think we might have them. And to ensure, yeah, we'll do that as well. I think I have.
Thank you very much.
There you go, sir. And we got some stuff as well. Yeah, you learn so much as you're going along in this game, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes it's like very easy for me, if I'm being honest, like just to forget. It's kind of like your first time watching Game of Thrones. It's kind of difficult to remember all the house names and stuff, but eventually, like, after your, like, second time through, or like, even, like, your third time watching, or whatever, or, like, after it's being explained, you kind of get it. Reason +2, XP +2. Oh, that's good. I think we do that.
This one?
Yeah, I think we use our renown for that. That's good. See you again soon. I just enjoy people saying, okay, let's try and sneak up and maybe he'll get a shock and say hi to us. Maybe he'll, like, say hi to us out of fear.
If you stand in my way, I will strike you down.
Wonder what Cyril's doing. Let's see what Cyril's doing.
So,
Cyril, you won't kill me, right? Please.
Lady Rhea must be so scared. We gotta find her quick as we can. We got reinforcements from the kingdom people now, right? Then we ought to be able to go save her.
Cyril, I heard that people hate you a lot. Like the thing is, like, people can dislike characters if they want. That's the thing. I'm never one of those people that's like, you dislike a character I like? That's dumb. It's like, no, like, who cares? Like, they're characters that, like, you know, appeal to some people and don't appeal to others. I like Cyril a lot.
Oh, hello there, Professor. Did you need something from me? It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. You just looking for someone to talk to?
Manuela gets like, yes.
I thought so. Look, I'm here for you. Making you feel better is my top priority.
Manuela, like, I don't know, I
Whether
think
it's
she's
physical pain
a really
or
fun
worries of the
character.
heart, you can come to me for anything, Professor.
Like, she's clearly, like, you know, she's a very, like, I don't know how to describe it, like, if you are describing that type of character. I guess, like, she's very, like, outgoing, she's very out there, but, like, when you get to talk to her, she's like, no wonder these two fight all the time. They leave their doors open as they're working. That has to be awkward as hell.
The battle at ALL was a tactical marvel. You grow stronger with each
I guess
passing
so.
day. Where does your talent end and your crest's power begin? Are they one and the same, I wonder? Most intriguing. Yet it is quite difficult to draw useful conclusions given the situation. It is quite unfortunate I did not achieve my research goals before the war broke out. So much unknown. Now, I fear I will not have those answers even by conflict's end. So very frustrating.
I believe in you, though. Like, the thing is, like, if there's anyone who can figure out what's going on with these crests, it's definitely you. Manuela's just, look, Manuela's waiting to pick a fight. Like, she's like, and rightly so. Let's see, who's here? Annette's over here. Annette and Sethit, so let's go talk to our good teammates here.
Professor.
Oh, they're talking together.
We face the Great Bridge of Murden. We actually crossed it a long time ago. Do you remember? It was 5 whole years ago.
During the Battle of the Eagle Line, yes.
Seems like so long ago, doesn't it? It's odd how fast time flies.
I mean, for me, it was very fast.
After the fighting, we all ate together without splitting into our separate houses. I often wish we could go back to those peaceful days.
Me too. Like, regardless of, like, what Edelgard's done, I still miss going to talk to her, you know? I still miss seeing all her house's faces.
The renowned shield of Fargus is now on our side. That is quite reassuring. Not only will he provide valuable support in battle, but he has also brought us much-needed supplies. We cannot grow complacent, however. We must take the Imperial capital as soon as possible.
I want to say this, though. I think we are way better off having Sethit. And while Sethit isn't probably as experienced as these guys, having Sethit, Gilbert, and Rodrigue on our team, Manuela, Heinemann, Alois, I feel really good. It feels like almost like an extreme tactical advantage between all of them in their own respective like stuff that they're good at, I should say, as well. You know, whether it be just basic magic or crests or warfare, like it feels good having them on our side. Ingrid, how are you doing? Why are you so sorry?
House Fraldarius. House Galatea is currently being invaded
Oh, no.
by the dukedom. My family is not as wealthy as most others, so we
You were saying,
incapable
yeah.
of sparing resources or reinforcements. I'm sorry. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything to help.
I mean, like, I'll go and help. Like, just the two of us. We can do it, right? Let's do it. You okay?
My adoptive father is planning on supporting the Regan family in the upcoming
Right.
operation. He says it's the perfect opportunity to get both the Alliance and the Kingdom on his side. He even insisted that I promote the good name of House Edmund to the people of the Kingdom.
I mean, do you really need to promote
He'll
them?
see right through me if I lie, so I can't ignore the request. But I suppose I did just tell you, so that must count for something.
Yeah, you leave it there. You don't have to do anything else, Marianne. Like, as long as you're here, you don't have to do any work at all. You don't have to do anything. No one has to do any work. No one has to work at all in my Blue Lions. No work at all. By the way, here's the man that killed Lord Gwendol.
I had an encounter with Lord Gwendol. How many years ago?
The other
was it?
day.
Back before the academy, I met this girl who I fell madly
Oh,
in love with.
yeah.
And her dad tried to kill me. I suppose he just tried to scare me, but I was sure I was gonna die. Oh yeah, her dad? Lord Gwendol. Crazy, right? I never thought I'd seriously be trying to kill the guy in battle.
Trying.
I kind of don't know how to make sense of it.
Well, in the end, you got the ultimate revenge, Sylvain. In the end, you won. So, congrats.
The Aramid River separates the Empire and Alliance. It's the largest river in Fodlan. Sometimes it'll flood when there's lots of rain, but At least the land gets some extra water.
Always looking on the bright side of things, which is nice. Always. I'd do anything for Lady Rhea.
Grendel made the ultimate sacrifice in service of House Rowe. I understand that feeling. I'd do anything for Lady Rhea. You think we should have stopped him. You might be right about that.
No,
At any rate, it's up to the individual how to demonstrate loyalty.
I agree. It's very difficult though as well, for me to like proclaim that like I can do anything that like well, let's upgrade our we're trying to get to AE rank with this. It's very difficult for me to proclaim anything is like totally right or wrong in this story. There are some stuff that is pretty black and white. Like I think we can say that. I think we can be honest about that. But at the same time, like there is some stuff where I'm like, okay, maybe me commenting on this isn't the best thing in the world, but I'm gonna try and like share my feelings on it. I'm not trying to shame any of these characters, or maybe a few of them I might be. Hello, Felix.
The house in my uncle's hands? What is the old man thinking? I always knew my father was mad, but this time he's gone too far.
Oh, I agree.
My uncle is a reliable man, but still, only a fool would abandon his own territory.
Yeah, I told you guys last time. I said it. Didn't I say it? I will support Felix in everything. If Felix says that he wants to, no. Felix, I wouldn't let you ravage a whole village. I would stop you before that. You are my boy. My best boy. I would never let anything happen to you.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Lord Rodrigue is revered by all as the Shield of Fargus. I was imagining a more stern-faced fellow, but he's actually quite friendly. Shocking. I heard that he recently spent the night drinking in the dining hall with soldiers from the church.
So he's well respected, I would say too. Or maybe, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm only gathering what I can get from little pieces of dialogue from different characters. But some people seem to, like, respect him a lot. Seth did especially, and that night there as well. It's just obviously Felix has a way different interpretation of him. How are you feeling, Shapiro? Yeah.
Oh, House Regan accepted. I knew the leader of the Alliance wouldn't refuse. Still, we can't let our guard down. There's no telling
when is the word she's using here.
Through the Alliance into the Empire, our chances for reconnaissance will be limited. I just hope it goes according to plan.
Right. Can you give me advanced rolls? Guys, like, I just had this feeling come over my heart, and I don't know how to describe it. You probably get it too when you're playing video games sometimes, where it's like this, like, rush of, like, emotions. Like, I love this game. Like, so much. And, like, even more the second time through. And I think that, like, I said this on, like, on Twitter one time as well. Like, I'm incredibly lucky that I get to play a game, like, as if there's, like, a bunch of people in the room watching me play a game at the same time. And we're all talking about the game and having a good time with the game. I'm incredibly lucky to have that type of playthrough, because, like, here's the truth: not everyone does have that type of playthrough. In fact, like, a lot of people don't have that type of playthrough, and I know I'm incredibly lucky. And holy crap, it's been so awesome. It's been so fun. Hello, Ash.
The area around Castle Gaspar, where I was living, is under the control of House Rowe, who have submitted to the Empire. If I hadn't come to Garreg Mach, I might have ended up as your enemy at ALL.
Wow.
That thought makes me really happy to be here now. I don't think I would have been able to handle facing all of you in battle.
Listen here, my bud, okay? I say this all the time, and I say it during battle as well. I've said it a million times. We are so glad to have you. We are so happy to have you. And, like, Ash is not, like, it's not even, like, about a usefulness thing. As a character, I love him to death. But at the same time, I think it's, like, okay to acknowledge, too, that, like, he's also been, like, incredibly awesome in, like, almost every situation to hang out with in battle itself. Even at tea parties, he's hilarious. It's just, he's such a great character. Such a great character to be with.
Being here brings back all manner of memories. The days I spent studying here with you and everyone else.
Very nostalgic, is Flayn.
To me. They were truly some of the warmest days of my life. I hold them dear in my heart. And now, to be forced to fight with those I was once so close to, my friends, it is most saddening.
I hope you guys understand. I understand, like, little pieces of dialogue in battle are important. I don't want to, if we ever have to fight Linhardt at any point, I don't want to put Caspar up against Linhardt. Like, just straight up, I don't want to do that. And I hope you guys understand that. It's not me just being like, you know, I'm a little baby, I'm going to get what I want. It's just I don't want to see that. I really don't. I really don't want to see that.
After all these decades, the Academy hasn't changed a bit. I remember it well, even now. I used to sneak out of lectures with Lambert almost every day. I suppose this is not the time for an old man's nostalgia.
Old man?
We have received approval from House Regan. We should set out as soon as you're ready.
If you're an old man, I'm excited for my future.
Hello there.
Hello. I'm excited for my future if that's what you look like when you're an old man. I think it's okay. Let old age come for me, please. Okay, so I guess what we're gonna do first, we're gonna do a few supports. I kind of want to save some of the more special ones. Like, this is like, we're going into double A rank, which I'm guessing, like, at this point, is Ash and Annette gonna end up together unless we end up with Annette? Is that what's gonna happen here at this point? So let's do Ingrid and Seth, which, like, I have no idea what to expect.
Is something troubling you, Ingrid?
Oh, Sedith. You seem to have caught me when I thought nobody was around.
Perhaps I can help, if you would like to share.
I wouldn't want to bother you with my trivialities.
I will not pry, of course. But if you keep it to yourself, no one will be able to help you.
True.
That's true. It's regarding my father.
Count Galatea. I have met him once or twice.
Well, you have likely heard that House Galatea's financial situation is precarious. Many regions of Fargus are harsh and infertile, but our lands are especially so. There were several years of fruitless harvests. It nearly ruined us. We could barely feed our troops. Then I was born bearing a crest, after generations bore none. Suddenly my family hung its future on me. My father had hopes that with my crest, I'd be married into a noble family, and that House Galatea's financial troubles would be a thing of the past.
Ah, I see. And the other house would benefit from the addition of your crest-bearing blood. It seems to me you have suffered much for the misfortune of being born with a crest.
I beg your pardon?
I know crests are highly valued, but they are also a burden.
Oh my...
My feelings are mixed.
Is Seth just like...
You truly think so? But you're so devoted
Is Seth
to
just
the
like...
goddess. I'm
getting it
surprised
right
you
away?
said such a thing.
Perhaps one day I will expound upon my opinion of crests in greater detail.
Oh, please do!
For now, let it suffice to say that whether or not you bear
Oh
one
my...
is secondary to your identity.
This character,
You are a
guys.
person, first and foremost.
Seven!
And you should be permitted to grow as a person.
Oh my...
Crest or not.
I agree.
What the fuck?
If you ever wish to discuss this again, consider me
Said
available
it.
whenever you please.
Thank you so much.
Top 10 character, right? Like, I don't know, here's the thing, I've liked him from the beginning, so it's not like me just going like, now I like him. But holy crap, Seth it. That's awesome, right? That's so cool.
Brother!
He's such a good character, such a good guy.
Is something the matter?
I thought I made it clear that I do not want you meddling in the affairs of me and my friends.
I am not quite sure what you are referring to, but I promise you I would never try to stand in your way.
It has come to my attention that you have been running about asking people what they think of
This makes me laugh so much every time I hear it.
Well, of course I have. It took me quite some time. But for you, it was
He
well
thinks
worth
like,
the
oh man,
effort.
I've done such a good
I
deed.
was able to confirm that you are getting along well with everyone.
Like, it's...
It was very reassuring.
I cannot emphasize enough how
Yeah,
embarrassed
that's
I
what I'm
was
saying. It's
when
very
I found
embarrassing.
out.
It's a pressure you don't want.
Such a stir for those whom you questioned. Why, one person even said he feared for his life
Oh,
when
no.
you cornered him in the dining hall.
Cornered him.
Dining hall. Ah, I know the fellow you are referring to. Yes, I've seen the way he looks at you. I recognized in an instant that he had impure
No,
feelings
my
for you.
God.
As your brother, I took it upon myself to test his resolve. I merely asked him if he was prepared to lay his life on the line
Oh my
for my
God.
beloved sister.
He is nothing more than a friend. Kindly keep out of my social business in the future.
Please.
I am happy to see that you are making friends, but you should weigh your options more carefully.
I'm trying not to fucking...
Is absolutely none. none of your business. Do you know what they call people like you? Overprotective meddlers.
Oh.
I am no longer a child. Are you incapable of
There's the problem. It's trust, right? It's trust.
Of course I trust you, but as an elder brother, I have a certain responsibility.
As my brother?
Obviously.
Oh, never mind it. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah. I have some thoughts on this from the perspective of an older brother. If that's okay for me to talk about this for a moment. First of all, it's funny because like Seth is so oblivious in this type of thing, right? It's funny because he cornered this boy and was like, "Hey, what are your intentions with my my little sister, my daughter?" I'm an older brother. I've had to see, your sister grows up. All of a sudden she's gone from being like yay high, I'm saying like really short to being like really tall. She's like taller than me now. You can't smother her, right? Like you can look out for her and you can always be there for her, but smothering her is not a good idea. The overprotective brother thing never really was something that was ever on my mind because you have to let that, them grow as people as well. Always be there for him, Sethit, but Jesus Christ, I think that's one of the biggest things from Flame's perspective. She wants trust. She wants to be able for you to trust her. And I know it's a different thing, different times, different everything, and it is really funny what Seth is doing, but again, I can see it from Flame's perspective as well. Are these two just gonna fight over Rhea?
Hey, Sethit. I got a delivery for you.
Thank you, Cyril. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
It's like a trap that's gonna kill him. Rhea's mine.
I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with?
Oh wow, don't asking
concerns? Nah.
Yeah, asking Cyril if he has anything, if he can help him is a weird conversation.
Now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young, you should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
That's so cool.
Really, there's nothing.
That they're willing to support his future as well.
Except?
Oh, you want something?
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever.
Oh, Cyril.
This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well,
he only has one
I got
home.
Work to do. Excuse me.
Of course.
How can anyone hate this boy? He's grateful. Clearly he had a horrible life before Rhea found him. And if I had maybe a horrible life too before someone saved me, I might have an entirely different perspective of a character too. It's really cool that Sethid was offering support in any way he could to Cyril as well, by the way. I like Cyril as a character. I think that Cyril has grown on me an immense amount. A crazy amount. I like hanging out with him a lot. I like talking to him a lot, and I think that he's a really cool character from that perspective. That's what we're fighting for, by the way. That's why we're trying to defend this monastery. This is his only home. His only place of living. This is the only place he's ever truly felt his home. We're not just fighting for a kingdom or a monastery. We're fighting for people's homes, and Cyril's a good example of that to me. I don't know, again, people can not like the character and always explain why they don't like the character, and that's fine. But at the same time, I like to we need to do this as well. I'm so far warming up to him to an incredible degree.
Professor Henneman, you
Oh, he's gonna do the whole Kresh spiel again on her.
Miss Marianne, hello. Do pardon the mess. Please have a seat.
Of course.
I have been puzzling over why your father would wish to conceal your crest.
She's like, oh no, stop it!
And I have arrived at a conclusion. Would you like to hear it?
No, I would.
Is he gonna say it anyway?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Then I will keep
respecting the boundaries.
However, if my theory is correct, Well, then it is only natural.
Not really respecting the boundaries, though.
To try keeping your crest a secret.
That's like, you know, when someone's like, hey, I just learned a secret about Mary down the road. Do you want to hear it? And the person going, no, I don't want to know her business. And the other person goes, oh, yes, that's perfectly fine. But I suppose if you did know about, if I am right about Mary, then it could really affect you in a big way. And then all of a sudden the guy's like, you know, maybe I should listen to this. You know what I mean? That feels like it's kind of like the opposite of respecting it.
I feel I would be remiss if I didn't point out that I consider this decision.
Yeah, he's not respecting their boundaries.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Crests never manifest in someone unfit to bear them, which means, Miss Marianne, you have the ability to make the most of your crest, because it is by definition your crest.
I have no desire to make use of my crest.
But it can be of service to you, and I would venture to suggest to the world.
Marianne, you should just try and tell him you don't want to have anything to do with the crest, and maybe he'll listen.
To me. My parents too.
Ah, that's right. I have heard that you were adopted. Did one of your birth parents also have that crest?
Yes. It was my father.
We've made so much progress in Marianne.
Is evidence that you are your true father's daughter. Concealing it, hiding that truth from the world, is denying your true parentage, is it not? I'm not suggesting you flaunt your crest. That would be highly unnecessary, possibly even dangerous. I simply wish you to accept who you are.
Accept it?
Accept the crest and allow its
I have a few thoughts on this.
Then it will open itself to you. Whatever the crest may be, whatever its origin or its nature, it can serve you. It is yours to command, however you wish.
Mine?
Nobody can decide how to use your crest, Miss Marianne.
See, this is good. This is good to me. This part of this conversation. Right, this is the part that I really wanted.
Think about that.
Because like when we're working with Marianne and we want her to be more open and accepting of herself, because that's what we wanted from the start. This is a good step in the right direction. I think what I was just talking about is just like, to me, like I'm very overprotective of Marianne, and I think you guys know that from like a while back. Like Marianne is one of my favorite characters. Like it's really difficult when someone's like trying to pressure you into doing something you don't want to do, especially when you say no like 4 times. Even 5 times, like before she said no like twice. It's like really, really difficult to see that. But at the same time, like it's like she looked happy there. And I can't choose her feelings for herself, that she's her own person. So if she's happy to like live with her crest and accept her crest and accept who she is that way, then I would never, fight back against that. Wait 1 second for a second here. Wait, so can you, do you get married or get like how do I say it? Do you end up with someone who's an A rank? Does that mean, I don't want her to end up with Hanneman. I do not want her to end up with no offense to Hanneman, but no. Gilbert with Annette, Gilbert and Manuela start off. Yeah, I can totally see like where that would be great for Marianne, by the way, as well. Oh no, the singing. Okay, it's not Annette. I thought it was gonna be Annette singing. I forgot I didn't click into the Annette thing. I clicked into the Manuela thing.
Rich in dreams, to her throne she falls.
She's a very choir voice, right? Like she's.
Gilbert, what do you think?
My lady, you were not meant to notice me.
You're a big dude.
Nobody could miss a good man like you.
My apologies for interrupting. Please excuse me.
No, Gilbert, hold on a moment. You're not disturbing me, truly. I want very much to know what you thought of my singing. The least you can do is tell me.
He's like, it was okay.
You were lovely. You sounded lovely.
Lovely? Is that what you really feel? Please, be honest.
Why would you suppose I was dishonest?
That is not the look of someone who just heard what they deemed to be lovely.
It's Gilbert.
It hurts my confidence when my voice can't even lure a fleeting smile to your face. It's as though my singing voice has died
Violet could make him
since
smile.
stepping off the middle Franc stage.
It happened.
My Lady Manuela, that could be no further from the truth.
If that's the case, then Gilbert, I challenge you to a duel.
What?
My singing versus
Okay.
your iron mask. I will break
Okay, so
through,
it's a singing
and I
duel,
will
okay.
see passion in your eyes.
Why did she leave so suddenly? And what could she have meant by a duel?
You know what's
Something
kind of
is
funny?
surely troubling her.
He's kind of like socially awkward, kind of like Annette in it, but in a different way as well. Like I don't know, it's really interesting to see. I don't know. By the way, I still stand by what I said with Gilbert the other day. Like when I said in the other video that like, you know, him asking Annette to listen to him, well, he won't even listen to her and won't even look at her. I still stand by what I said. I stand by what I said 100%. 110%. Let's do Gilbert and Annette, so we're gonna get to that B rank.
What's wrong, Father? I didn't expect you to
Okay,
sing.
talking to her.
I carved this on a whim. I wish for you to take it, Annette.
A wooden doll.
That's beautiful.
You used to make these for me when
That's
I was a
beautiful.
I still do it when the mood strikes.
child. It's so cute. It's... Wait. No. What do you want from me?
I want nothing. I was carving and I thought of you. I remembered how happy you would be as a child when I handed one of these dolls to you.
I was back then, but I'm not a child anymore.
Very true.
It's too late for this now, Father. It doesn't make me happy anymore.
Annette.
I was so lonely after you left.
Like this is how difficult this is for Annette,
alone.
like, you know?
I didn't know where you were or who to turn to for comfort. All I could do was look at the dolls you carved for me and remember you, and weep.
If you don't need it, you can throw it away. It is all the same in the end. I am sorry, Annette. I should have given more thought to my actions.
Father, wait!
Okay, this is just gonna make her feel bad.
This won't do it all. It would be better to throw this doll away.
This is just gonna make Annette feel horrible.
You are too cruel, Father. Of course I could never throw it away.
These are the type of stories that break my heart. And like, that's the thing, like, as I've said a million times, I've grown so attached to all these characters, especially Annette, someone who I love dearly as a character. Like, but I'm sorry, like, it's mixed signals, right? It's the equivalent, it's like, oh, I can't talk to you, I won't look at you, I don't want to bring shame onto you. But here's a present, because I want to make you happy. And then she's like, hey, like, I'm not a child anymore. When you left, you hurt me really badly. Then he walks away again. And is like, well, I'm leaving, see you later. Like, he's clearly sending mixed signals here. And like, now Annette's gonna feel horrible because she was like, she not shouted at him, but she chewed him out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not, like, while it's not easy for Gilbert, of course, like, we gotta think about Annette as well. She is the wronged one in this party. Leaving your child is not a good thing to do from this perspective. I'm sorry, it's not. And like, I know like there's nuance to every conversation, there's nuance to every single story, there's both sides, there's back and forths, but at the same time, this is our Annette. And if you hurt our Annette, it doesn't matter how big of a man you are, we'll kick you out the window. We'll kick you right out the window. The top window too, not the bottom. The top window. I'm sorry, I don't mean to like rant about it, but like, it's hard to watch. Because now I know until the next freaking support, Annette's thinking about this with the doll in her hand. Was I too mean? Was it too harsh? Should I have said this? And he's walking away going like, thinking as well, I'm pretty upset about what I did. I shouldn't have done that. I feel really bad about what I did. Like, it's a mess. It's a freaking mess. I'm sorry for ranting, but like, these stories kill me sometimes. They really do. Mercedes and Sylvain is a good one. Let's do... Who's Manuela left to do with? Sylvain. Oh, yes, do this one. This could be fun.
I must admit that Sylvain is quite handsome.
Ooh!
And it doesn't hurt that he's heir to a noble family.
They intentionally only did a B rank with this, right? They were like, no. They're like wagging the finger at us. No.
But I'm sure it would be fine after a few years. At first, it was hard to imagine myself with him. But now that I've thought
He
about
has
it,
that effect on people.
speak of the devil. I think that's him over there.
Oh.
What a jerk. He was playing around with me that whole time.
You know, you're a good catch. It's a shame that you've had no luck with men.
Is that what he...
You need a guy like me. Somebody who sees your beauty. And
Is that the,
appreciates how tender you are,
paraphrasing
emotional,
exactly what he said to
and
Manuela?
how much love you have to give.
What? No way. What are you saying? Can't even tell if you're being honest.
Do I look dishonest? Are these the eyes of a guy who's just playing
SYLVAIN!
No, I suppose not. Would you like to go somewhere a little more quiet?
As long as it's just the two of us, and the only subject is love, I'll follow you anywhere.
Oh my god, this boy.
Okay, that was just
Right?
repulsive.
That's our SYLVAIN.
It's insincerity personified. No way I'd ever fall for that. He is handsome and does come from good stock.
Good stock!
But no, I can't imagine we'd have a bright future together. I suppose the goddess does not give with both hands, does she? Wait, could that mean because of my looks and my singing voice that I'll never find true
Oh,
love?
no, you will, you will.
Please, goddess, I'm begging
You will. You'll find true love somewhere. You maybe just won't find it in the monastery. Mercedes and SYLVAIN with an A rank. That's really funny. That's the end of it? Wow. That is crazy. Let's do Mercedes and SYLVAIN. There's some stuff, by the way, I think we might do the Felix and SYLVAIN one next time with all the other ones. Just so we're not like I said, just like we're not overloading this stuff. And the reason why I'll do this next time with this, and Ash's and Annette's, and I know you're gonna be like, Calvin, no, please do it. We will do it. We'll do it in the next time we get to do one of these support stories. I know that's such a cliffhanger because it's like, Calvin, like, please, like, these are gonna be the best ones, and I think they will be really good ones. But again, I don't want to like overload one episode with supports, and then the next time we do exploration, it's just like, oh, we only have a few supports, and these are also the last. And selfishly, this is the last time we're gonna get like a support between these characters. I'm sorry, but I don't want it to end just yet. This is the last support we're doing today with SYLVAIN and Mercedes.
Mercedes, you're looking divine as always.
Good evening, SYLVAIN. Thank you for coming out to see me.
Oh, a lot of it's for me too, you know. I don't want this to end so early. I don't want everything to just like, you know, overload and like, so like, I don't want all the supports to like not, how do I say it? I want to have like more supports. That's what I'm saying as I'm going forward. I don't know.
Just the two of us meeting at this time of night? You move quicker than I thought.
Hmm? I don't know what speed has to do with it.
Oh,
but
no.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about.
What is it?
Ah, okay. I probably should have figured that out.
They're very close in age as well.
I'm so forgetful at times. I neglected to mention this the other day. I meant to say that I know you've been through a lot in this life.
Huh? Me?
Your parents have placed a great deal of pressure on you as their heir.
For sure.
And it's all because you were born with a crest. You've had to put up with such lofty expectations.
All of the kingdom's noble houses expect a lot from their heirs.
You know, you don't need to explain
I'm
it
no different
away.
From any other noble guy or gal. We've all got responsibilities.
But didn't you mention that your brother envied you enough to wish you dead? I'm sure that wasn't easy.
Thinking about it, life was probably a lot harder for my brother than it ever has been for me.
Like, he's such a good person deep down.
That women were only interested in having your, as you say, crest baby? I'm not very interested in the particulars, but I get the feeling that you don't care very much for these women who throw themselves at you.
She has you.
I'd appreciate it if maybe you kept that.
She has you
between the two of us.
Dead to rights.
Safe with me.
Oh, wait.
I understand the pain you've had to carry.
I know you've got your share of bad memories too, but
that's why you feel comfortable letting your guard down around
She's like breaking. She's breaking it down. She's breaking that wall down.
with a sad smile.
Mercedes.
These two together.
Was my sad smile really that bad? Did it ruin my dashing good looks?
Nothing could.
Not at all. You actually look more handsome to me with honesty on your
Oh, why
face.
is she so sweet?
Aw.
Oh, don't cry. Don't cry.
Don't be ashamed of crying.
But that's true too. I said don't cry just because I don't want to cry.
In return?
I will.
I'm overloaded.
I promise. You know, Mercedes, you really are a special lady.
Oh my god, is that it? Is that it? I'm not saying is that it, like that was nothing, but like seeing Mercedes like break down Sylvain's like wall over time, and like Sylvain like just like denying everything she's saying up to the point where he can't anymore. She knows him too well. That was beautiful. Those two characters together are unbelievably special. And like Sylvain, like, by the way, first of all, Mercedes saying like, I'll let you just do whatever you want with the girls. I don't care. Like, just go for it. Like, I think that was like a perfect, like, ending. I know it might not even be the ending. That's the thing. There might be another one. I think it is the ending actually. Yeah. But I just think that's the way it ended was really perfect for who both these characters are. Mercedes, who is a type of character who I think can, like no surprise that she was able to do this to Sylvain. But a character like Sylvain that has had so much walls up around him. We're gonna do some lunch. We're gonna do Casper with Annette. I think we're gonna do as well for the first lunch if we can. I know again we're like, do we have Casper and Annette? We do. What's on the full menu? Oh my god, we've so much food. We have so much food. Look for Casper and Annette together. You know, you don't always get the food together, but like you can try. They just might not be together. That's the thing. They would be together if we did have some. So we have Annette. Well, Casper might like the food. Yeah, it just won't be as much of a benefit to him. But also, like, we can raise Casper's motivation in other ways. Actually, we probably should have, like, the poor Casper's not getting a full... Oh, he's already fully motivated. It's fine. Then, if we look at more supports... oh, there it is! Wait, already? Oh my god, yeah, we're getting supports for next time, too. We might as well keep going with Flayn and... but, like, also Flayn and Sylvain I want to do, too. I think Flayn and Sylvain for sure. And Flayn and Felix as well. But let's see if we can get, like... Yeah. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I think Manuela and Sylvain are are like done. They're done altogether, so... we look at the supports again. Who has Felix hasn't gone with well he's gonna be leveled up with Dimitri anyway. He's gonna be leveled up here. I think that we do Mercedes. Right? With these two we do Mercedes. This is actually probably gonna be the most efficient we've done so far with this stuff. If they do have one together. It's always yeah, we can do it anyway without like benefiting them greatly. But like you just kind of wanted to make sure they do have something together, you know? Like we can Mercedes probably hates this, yeah. Does Mercedes like this? Of course Mercedes just hates that food. Oh my god, she hates everything. Wait, does Felix care about... Oh, he doesn't. Okay. So if we do Felix and Mercedes here... Look at our boy Felix. Look at our boy. Such a good boy. Then if we look at Ingrid, I would love to take her to dinner with Dimitri. At this point it's kind of like, I don't know. I kind of want to see more of the Sethid conversation as well. So Sethid and Ingrid might be a good idea. If they will, yeah, there's one right here. Sethid, Ingrid. Manuela and Cyril is another one. We obviously, I think, like, Cyril is always going to be in battle beside Ash, and that's one support I want to do with Cyril as well, because I like his story so far with Ash. We can totally upgrade it with Mercedes, too. I think Mercedes might be a fun one, too, if we get the chance. Sethit and Manuel are also good ones, too. I think Cyril's stories so far have been really appealing to me. Yeah, there we go. Ash has yet to eat too, though. We could do Ash and Cyril as well. But I think there's more, yeah, I think, like, we have time. We have time to do all of these. It's fine. Don't worry about it whatsoever. We have still have more time. He's so serious. He's like, you. Can I have seconds? Oh, this. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then if we're looking at Ash, is there anyone we could probably upgrade Ash here? Caspar, but he's already eaten. Marianne hasn't eaten yet. And we haven't done their story since. There we go. Ash and Marianne. It actually, like, this I think worked out better than most dinners we've ever had. I think it's worked out way better than most dinners we've ever had.
This looks...
I like...
And you get them fully motivated as well. Then, I think the last bit of supports will be from the other characters, like... yeah, for sure. These two are fun together. They're really fun together. I like choosing supports as well because they're funny as well, but also because they, like, I feel like their stories are something I definitely want to see all the way through. We have one thing left, so... We might cook with someone, or we haven't invited someone to... Who could we invite to tea? When we're looking at Violet supports, that's one thing we have to look at as well. Everyone's pretty okay. Everyone's pretty okay. Casper's... Oh, we can do Casper's one as well next time. Manuela's as well will be fine too. We missed the opportunity? Oh yeah, it's just done. Yeah, I remember them saying this. Ah, that's sad. That's done, that's done. So all these are pretty much done, apart from, like, Sethid, which we could definitely do. No, we can't. Flayn, we could do. We can invite Flayn to tea. Flayn. Dear Flayn. Manuela, we could definitely invite to... Your mom, Manuela's even try to listen to when she's ready to speak to you. Okay, same with Casper, I think, as well. Yeah. So I think we could invite Flayn to do some cooking. And then we can also have the benefits of it for this month. Oh, she doesn't want to cook. She's like, I'm not cooking today. Whereabouts is Flayn? She's here. No, she's not. That was Sethid. You around, Flayn? No one's training, which is strange. Is Flayn even around this month? I mean, she should be. She's always around. Right? I have a feeling we talked to her, though. Oh, she was here. Yeah, I remember talking to her right here. Flayn! Tea! Yes, Professor? I said tea!
The days they were true and now.
You wanna go tea?
I see.
Wow. Expelled. Expelled. Oh, look at the owl! Hello! Hello, boy, you wanna come to tea? Big boy owl. Who could we... I mean, at this point, I feel like we should enter the tour. Oh, there's two stories over here as well. I think we're not gonna move on today exactly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna actually do those stories next time. Just do them all in the next episode, possibly, or maybe the next exploration. What is the advanced bow tournament today? Ash, Shamir. I think we should let Ash have a go of it. Yeah, let's have a go of it.
In the name of justice.
Ash has just gotten really powerful. And like he continues to be that powerful boy.
It's my duty.
We should probably heal up a bit. We probably won't need to heal until the upcoming battle, but
I must steel myself.
You must steel yourself. That's the quarterfinals. How much health do we have? I think we can last this. Maybe not though. Maybe I spoke too soon, but like I'd rather heal at the next battle than this. Oh god. Yeah, we're gone. We're gone unless. Oh no!
I must steal
Ash
myself.
cheated. Okay, let's restore the HP and get to full HP now. Can you do this, Ash? I believe in you. I truly believe. Oh no! No, he's. Oh, God, do we get 2 hits here? We do, but it's not gonna kill. Oh, please. Yes! Just barely. Well done. And we got some money for that too. We needed that money. Our house is poor now. I don't want to put that pressure on Ash though. Okay, so what we're going to do in the next episode, because I know exactly what we're going to be doing. What we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to talk to these people here, which I assume is Manuela and Caspar. We're going to talk to those people, go along with those supports, and then we're going to do some training. And then straight after that, we're going to do the next Paralog battle. And then we're going to be going on and doing more supports in the episode after that. Doing more supports, doing more side stuff. And then I think what's going to be happening, then we're going to be going straight into the main quest for this month. The reason why stuff is taking a lot longer now to do, I feel like a lot of it has to do with we might be doing all the supports next episode too. I'm not sure, depends on the timing. But like the thing is, like we're coming close to the end of the game, and I don't want to just like, you know, I want to like basically give enough focus for every single big detail that's happening, because there's so much happening, especially in the stories. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys very soon.